My first question is, around this time of year, how common would you say these crimes are?
Oh, very common, very common. Our porch pirates, our mall lot lurkers, our burglars amp up their game because they know there's a lot of gifts out there. They know, you're gonna have things on your porches, you're gonna be leaving stuff in your cars while you're shopping. So we see a huge increase in these crimes.
So it's not just the porch pirates. People are just looking for something to steal everywhere at this time.
Oh, it's a festive time even for the criminals.
And for consumers, I know that EPD gets a firsthand, almost first response look at what's happening, their impact. How are people being impacted by these type of crimes?
Well, you'll see an increase of, again, porch pirates, obviously, because a lot of people are at home, they're getting all these things delivered. I mean, hey, we just had Black Friday, so all these things are going to be piling up on people's porches while they're at work and stuff, and the criminals know it this time of year. So they'll start following the UPS trucks, the mail trucks, and which I highly say, if you happen to see a suspicious vehicle following one of those, please call it in, because they look for the routes and stuff, and they go around and they just look for the porches that have all the boxes on it.
How can people protect themselves from something like this?
So there's a lot of things you can do. First of all, if you don't plan on being home because of work or whatever you're doing, you can have it sent to the post office. If it's Amazon, look for your nearest Amazon locker location. You could have it dropped off at the lockers. Do you have neighbors or family members that can stop by and pick it up? Make sure you're tracking your packages so you know when they're getting delivered. And so that way, maybe if you can get home or have someone be there to get it for you. But the longer they're on your porch, the more chance that they're not going to be there when you get home.
Do you have any numbers around these type of thefts this time of year?
Well, I mean, I don't have the exacts on it, but the FBI database does say there's an increase of about 20% around this time of year. So give or take, I think it could be a little bit more, but just from what I see.
So you would say porch pirates is something that happens all year round?
Oh, well, obviously, all year round we have criminals that are out looking for opportunistic crimes, and a lot of opportunistic crimes are those packages left on porches. But this time of year, you have to also keep in mind that people are going to the malls shopping. And say you go into the mall and you go to Macy's and you get your hands full of presents and stuff, and you go put them in your car, and you're like, now I want to go to JCPenney's, and so you lock up your car and you go back in. Well, there's people in the parking lots watching people. They're watching for those people that are putting stuff in their car and going back into the mall. So I always tell people, if you have to absolutely put things in your car, get in your car, drive around so that they don't see you. It looks like you're arriving. But unfortunately, if you're putting them where they're visible in your cars, they're probably going to be broken into while you're shopping.
All right, those are my questions. Anything else our viewers should know this time of year?
Just again, be cautious of the porch pirates, mall lot lurkers. They're even watching you in the malls. So they work in teams, they do watch, they look like everybody else, so you don't necessarily see them. The other thing I'd like to say is that, when you do go to the malls, stuff like that, you might be in the mall and you come out and your car's broken into and you're like, well, nothing was stolen out of my car, and then maybe later you realize your registration's missing. Well, guess what? While you're in the mall, they might break in to the nice car in the parking lot that happens to have a garage car opener, and it's Christmas season. They know if you're at the mall, they probably have time to get to your house, use your garage door opener to get in the house, get the presents, and be off. So be cautious about leaving anything in your car that has your address. Be cautious of leaving the garage door opener in your vehicles. When you're home, another thing to be thinking about is we have our windows open to show our beautiful Christmas trees, but guess what else you're advertising? Everything that's under the Christmas tree. So remember, they're looking in those windows as well to see what you have in the house, how many presents. And additionally, the day of Christmas or after Christmas, we open up our presents, and what do? We take everything out to the recycle, which is the boxes that say, hey, I just got a 60-inch television, or I just got this device, and now you've advertised all these new, wonderful, expensive things you have in your home. So if you have to do the recycling and stuff, wait till the day the recycle comes, get it out that morning so you're not advertising what's in your house.